WIFO FM Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jesup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner specials. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Do you know why most people don't invest outside work or at all? Because they don't know where to start and they don't know who to talk with. If this is you, give me a call. Hi, this is Sean O'Quinn. I can help set up a plan no matter where you are in life to get you on a suitable path to a sound financial future. Give me a call, Sean O'Quinn, at 912-385-1000 or stop by the office at 212 South 1st Street right here in Jesup. That number again is 912-385-1000.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
The world-famous Butch and Bob Show.
World-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Good morning, Bob. How is it going?
It's going well.
Going well? Did you have a good weekend?
Had a good weekend.
All right. Play golf?
I did, Saturday.
Get you some sun? Have some fun?
Had a good time.
Play good?
It's always fun. Played decent.
Played decent. Okay, not your best, but not your worst.
It was fun. It's just a fun day Saturday at the golf course.
Any day on the golf course is a good day, right, Bob?
That's right. Beats work.
It beats work.
Had a good time.
Oh, boy. But they had that golf tournament, right?
They had the club championship. I didn't play in that. But we teed off early Saturday, so get out of their way.
Got out of their way?
But
okay.
Congrats to Micah Feltman and Dan Clary, this year's club champions.
So you have to be a member of the club.
Yeah.
And then they all play against each other who want to play. And,
right.
And
they always, you get a preferential parking space.
It's not that far from one parking spot to another there.
But you get the prime spot. Nobody can park in your parking spot. They got club champion marked right there. So.
Your car will be towed away if it's in the wrong spot.
Right. Don't be parking in the club champion parking spot. That's a no-no.
That's a no-no. Club champion right there when you pull up. Huh?
That's right.
No one else better park there, huh?
That's right. That's why they play for it. That and attaboys. All
and
they
that attaboys, huh? Attaboy! You club champ. Now they play against each other, play as teams. How do they do that?
They play against each other.
Just play against each other.
Yeah, they handicap it.
Oh, they do handicap it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had a good turnout.
Yeah, sounded like they had some good scores there.
Yeah, good scores.
Okay, well, good. Got that. I didn't know they got their own parking spot for the entire year and the next year.
The entire year. That's right.
And if there's a new one next year, they get that spot.
That's
huh?
right.
They have it like on the ground there. It says club champion.
It says club champion.
Club champion right there.
Club reserve. It says reserve for club champion.
Okay, reserve for club champion. Pull right up there in front of the clubhouse. That's get right out there and take the clubs out there. Nice and easy, huh? All right. And who's the club champion this year?
Micah Feltman and Dan Clary.
All right. Oh, they tied?
They have a senior division.
Oh, they have the senior division. So you have 2 spots there.
Yeah, 2 spots.
2 spots. So how do you have to be seniors at like 60 and above?
I guess, I don't know. I think it's 65 and above.
65 and above. Huh? Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I said I didn't play in it, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. But you played with your group earlier,
I played
right?
with our group. I played our 12:30 group.
12:30 group played at what, at 8:30, right? Or something like that?
We teed off at 12:15.
Oh, at 12:15. Oh, okay.
We just had to get out of the way.
Oh, okay.
The club championships, I think, started like at 1.
Oh, they did. Okay,
Yeah,
so
on
no one started
Saturday.
early. Everybody started in the afternoon. Everybody wanted to play in the heat of the day when the temperature's in the mid-90s and heat index over 100. Nobody wanted to play at 8 o'clock in the morning when it's cooler. Duh.
They just played it. It was scheduled for the afternoon.
Well, I guess they leave the mornings for the average, players out there who want to play,
I guess.
for people who want to go out there and play around before all this stuff starts. That I could understand that, Let's go and let the regular Joe Blows get out there and play, and then we got the the championship going on in the afternoon. Okay, will make sense. So Georgia has picked their quarterback, huh?
Yeah, no surprise. Most people thought it was going to be Carson Beck from the get-go. He has the most game experience. Junior quarterback, tall. He can throw it pretty good. So
6'4". NFL
220.
guys love that stuff.
He's a good quarterback.
Carson Beck.
They got 3 good ones in camp. So Carson Beck gets the nod. So it all starts Labor Day weekend.
That's right, Labor Day weekend, and Georgia's going to be taking on that powerhouse UT Martin.
Yeah, they got powerhouse all year. The schedule is what it
They're going
is.
to play UT Martin, then Ball State.
Ball
That's
State,
another
yeah.
one's going to come to town.
Yeah.
That's going to scare us a little bit. But then, of course, you got South Carolina coming to town.
That's right.
On the 16th, which ought to be a good one. Then UAB after that. So, yeah, you got one challenge there in the month of September. And, of course, we are your Georgia Southern Eagle football radio station for Southeast Georgia, and the Eagles will be in action Labor Day weekend at home taking on the Citadel. You never know how Southern's going to play the Citadel. Never can tell there. So we'll have that game for you right here on 105.5 FM. The Georgia Southern Eagles taking on the Citadel on Saturday, September 2nd. And then Georgia Southern takes on UAB on the 9th. UAB will come to Southern on the 9th, and then UAB will come to Athens on the 23rd. So UAB making a couple trips to Georgia there in the month of September.
The Blazers.
This is what they're called, the Blazers?
I think so.
Okay. I'm amazed that you remember that. That's something else. Well, I am, Bob. I mean, we don't talk about them that much. But yeah, I know everybody's getting excited about college football season, really starting off on Labor Day weekend. You got the NFL preseason games going on right now. You're still getting guys hurt in preseason. I mean, they even had to stop a game, New England game, because you had somebody get hurt. Had to be taken off on a stretcher.
Violent sport.
It is. Well, these guys are getting bigger, faster, stronger. I mean, how much pounding can a body take, Bob? But it's been this way in football ever since football began. It's just a sport where you're going to have injuries because you got guys run into each other.
Exactly. It's a collision sport.
It's a collision sport. You have a lot of injuries in basketball, and they don't really consider that a collision sport, but they do collide. There's no doubt about that. And there's a lot of injuries there. In soccer, you name it. If it's a sport out there, a lot of times they're going to have those injuries because you're pushing your body. Yeah, but especially collision sports like football.
That's the thing about predictions. You got to stay healthy.
That's right.
That's the key. Last man surviving. Can't afford to lose key position people because it'll affect your whole season.
Yeah. Well, you got all those puzzle pieces together. You got to know who to put in where when somebody goes down, and I'm sure that the coaches already talk about that in advance. Or if this person goes down, who are we going to put in? Or you'd think they would have that in place already, just in case. Yeah.
I mean, there's a big drop off between Patrick Mahomes and second string Kansas City quarterback.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. There's not too many Patrick Mahomes.
So you got to keep people healthy.
Yeah. Not too many people like Patrick Mahomes. Well, we got somebody here. I'm not sure if they're a Florida fan or they're just trying to let us know that the Thursday before the Saturday of Labor Day weekend, that Florida and Utah kick off football season on Thursday, August 31st. So the Gators and whatever Utah is.
The Utes.
The Utes. I am just amazed, Bob. You can tell you do these pickings at the touchdown clubs, since you know all these nicknames.
Utah's got a good football team.
So
it's a good game to start the season.
Yeah,
Utah.
gonna be on that Thursday night football.
Is it the Swamp or is it?
I have
Utah?
no idea.
I can't remember where they played last year. I know Florida.
I don't know.
I think Florida won that game last year.
Okay.
Utah was favored to win, but Florida won that ball game.
Okay.
So
Utah.
I think the game's in Utah this year.
That's what I just said. Utah.
I think
Appreciate this deal. If you always want to get a hold of us, you can text in at 912-427-3711.
I believe Utah's favored in that game.
Okay, so they're playing at Utah.
Florida's got the big question mark at quarterback. You know, they lost their Anthony Richardson, so the question is who's quarterback in Florida. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. A lot of Billy Napier, good coach, came with a lot of success, but he's under a lot of pressure. You know, Florida hasn't won a title in many years. They used to win in championships with Tebow and Urban Meyer and Steve Spurrier. So it's been a dry spell for the Gators.
Well, we've seen that for teams through the years. They have their ups and downs, their ebbs and ties. You know, you go through years of great, and then you have years of not so great, and back and forth.
Marty McGee did an interview with all the coaches from the SEC. Billy Napier's interview was kind of interesting. He talked about how there's a lot of pressure. People in Gainesville aren't very patient. It's what have you done for me lately? You know, when you're used to winning championships, you know, that's what they want. They want championships. They want winners. So,
yeah.
You know, you go 7-5 or 8-4. It's not a good season.
Yeah.
But it's hard to win the SEC.
Yes, it is. A lot of talent in the SEC, and it's getting more talent as we get more teams in. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I see what college football looks like.
I think somebody said Vanderbilt plays this Saturday. I think there's a game this Saturday.
Vanderbilt?
Yeah.
Someone just said, text in that says, both Utah quarterbacks are hurt. Now, whether that's,
Really?
Yeah, that's why someone just texted in, that both Utah quarterbacks are hurt. So what are they doing hitting each other in practice? You know, you don't have a big red jersey on there. You know, you don't. Jeez.
You get hit in the games, so you get hit in practice. I mean, a lot of practices are physical. Go to Georgia practice, man. It's all out.
I know, but not the quarterbacks. You don't touch them quarterbacks. You better not lay a finger on a quarterback. The reason the club champions is played late is so the course is dry and not wet with dew.
There you go.
There you go. You don't want the dew affecting the outcome of the club champions.
Right. You don't want the dew stopping
You
that
want the
ball
dew
down the
gone.
fairway.
Get rid of that dew. All right. It makes sense. Well, it makes sense.
Had good weather. You know, it was hot, but I mean, no rain, so
Yeah.
they were able to get it in without any hold up.
Well, you got your sports drinks, you got your water. You know, you're going around there, and then it's not that bad. You're on golf course with the breeze as you're going along there. So it's not too bad. But I can understand why you'd want to play in the afternoon, get that dew off of there so it doesn't affect anything. Because, boy, that does affect the balls when you're trying to putt there in the early mornings. You don't know how to read those greens sometimes. Isn't that right, Bob?
I don't know. That course is in great shape. The greens are easy to read.
Someone just texted in, as soon as Georgia loses the game, Georgia fans want to fire Kirby.
Wow. Good news is we're not going to lose a game. So don't have to worry about that. Going to go for the three-peat.
Going for the three-peat, huh? Well, that's just the way fans are. We want to win, but just because if you got any winner out there that loses a game, you don't say, well, he's got to go because they lost a game or two. Yeah.
I think Kirby's job is pretty secure.
I think it's pretty secure. You got a pretty good ironclad contract.
They told that story over the summer. You know, that video of the pregame speech for the national championship game. You know, I don't know if you've seen that where Kirby has a lot of expletives. You know, got fired up, so they leaked it. So the story goes that he met the president Moorhead somewhere at some function, maybe a golf tournament, whatever.
Right.
And Kirby walked over and said to the president, I want to apologize. I should have known the camera was there, but I just, got kind of got into my pregame speech, so I just want to apologize for all those, bad words. The word is Jerry Moorhead put his arm around him and said, Kirby, it was kind of embarrassing, but if you keep on doing what you're doing, don't worry about it.
Everybody loves a winner.
We can overlook that.
Yeah, everybody loves a winner.
As long as you keep winning this national championship, it's all good. So it's all good. It's all good in Athens. I liked Kirby's article or interview with Marty McGee. Talking about the culture and all that. Kirby said the culture is as good as it's ever been. He said, how many schools have 3 quarterbacks as talented we get and nobody's leaving? He said nobody's leaving Georgia's the transfer portal. They're all, pretty much staying.
That is
he
good.
Said, the Brock Bowers, he talked about he said somebody should do a study about the COVID class. This junior class, Brock Bowers class, they all came in COVID and all that.
Right.
He said they signed 20 players that year. He said 17 to 20 are still in Athens. So he said we must be doing something right.
Right.
So they're excited in Athens. They got it going, got it rolling pretty good. Back-to-back national champions and going for the 3-peat, and schedule looks favorable. So most people have them projected to win. Vegas has them projected to win.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
oddsmakers say Georgia's the odds-on favorite to win another national championship. So 3-peat. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we got another text in there. It says, speaking of winning, please shout out to the Wayne County High School volleyball team. These girls are amazing. They have a home game tomorrow. JV at 4, varsity at 5 against Bryan and MCA.
McIntosh.
It's fierce entertainment, and we've got amazing concessions. Yes, sir. Shout out to the volleyball girls. They're doing great.
All teams are doing well this fall. I said very talented teams. Softball team rolled Saturday. Volleyball team's winning. Football team's playing well. Luckily, we're playing Friday night this week against Brooks County.
Brooks County coming to town Friday night in football.
They got beat 49-20 by Thomasville. So they're coming in 0-1. Still got that very talented quarterback, but apparently they lost a lot of their key position players. So should be a fun game Friday night at JC Stadium.
Somebody wants to know, Bob, will the Braves sweep the Mets this week?
They should. The Mets are awful. All that money.
The Mets and the Yankees have 2 of the highest payrolls in baseball. I mean, mega bucks that the Mets and the Yankees are spending this year, and both of them are in the sellers.
I think the Mets' problem is I've never been a Buck Showalter fan. Just a blowhard. Not very good. They need to fire him at the end of the season. Surprised he hasn't been fired already. You got that big payroll, all that money, and you're 22 games out of first place.
Yeah, the same way with the Yankees. Yeah, they got all that money they spent. They're down there losing a ton of games in a row now, most they've done in 20-something years. Yeah, so things are not good in New York City. Just breaks my heart, Bob. Just breaks my heart.
They got Aaron.
Right.
They got Aaron Rodgers.
Now, what are you talking football now?
Yeah, that's all they're talking about in New York. They've
got Aaron.
They've given up on the Mets and the Yankees. They're focusing on football.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Aaron hadn't lost yet, so
they got Aaron Rodgers. They're all excited. They got Dalvin Cook to go with them too, so they're loading up. It'll be interesting how that division goes. You still got the Patriots in there. So I saw my Steelers over the weekend. They looked good. Pickens.
Pickens looking good, huh?
Looking real good. That first team offense looking real good. So,
how about the defense?
Defense is pretty good too. So
are they?
I'm excited.
Defense finally back at Pittsburgh.
I think the
after
Steelers,
all the years of not showing up.
I think the Steelers are definitely making the playoffs.
Okay. Tomberlin's got back things in line now.
He's got it rolling.
All right.
Got all those Georgia boys. Got Darnell Washington. He had a big game this past weekend. That's a big target at tight end.
So Pittsburgh and Philadelphia got a lot of Georgia boys, don't they?
Roderick Jones, got George Pickens. I got 3 right now on that team, so I'm excited.
Okay.
It's good when the Steelers pick up Georgia players.
Yes, sir. We're getting them Georgia players.
They don't have as many as Philadelphia.
That's what I'm saying. Philadelphia's got a lot of Georgia football players. Yep.
A
lot of young men playing there.
They got the entire defense of Philadelphia. So, but I think the Steelers play the Falcons Thursday in Atlanta. So I think that's the last. I think they play in 3 preseason games this year, not 4. So.
Okay.
But the NFL season will be here before we know it too. Jacksonville looks awfully good. Trevor Lawrence is going to have a good year.
Sure hope so.
That Calvin Ridley pick was a good pick. Former Alabama receiver, former Falcon receiver, but him and Trevor Lawrence seem to be on the same page. So exciting times in Jacksonville.
It makes a big difference when you got the chemistry with players on a team sport. I mean, just big time. And today you're going to be going to the Superior Court this morning, aren't you?
9 o'clock. They get that preliminary hearing on that John Gronkowski case. Have a full report for you tomorrow here on the local news, but that starts at 9 a.m. in courtroom C. Should be interesting. We'll see what all comes out today.
Okay. Anything else going on? Just that case?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's just
just one case.
That's a preliminary hearing.
Okay.
I think that's the only thing on the docket today. Starts at 9 a.m.
Okay. Any meetings going on this week that you're going to be looking at? School
board meets tomorrow, but I got a girls softball game.
Yeah,
so.
Girls softball game tomorrow.
And qualifying gets underway today in all 3 cities: the city of Jesup, city of Oldham, city of Scriven.
Now, is it for just the week only? Qualifying for this week, so we'll know by the end of the week who's running for what?
We'll know by the end of the week. They got till Friday at 4:30. If you qualify in Jesup and Oldham, you qualify as a probate officer in Jesup. If you're qualifying in Scriven, you go to Scriven City Hall.
Okay.
So we'll keep you up to date with who all qualifies. So
okay.
Hopefully a full slate.
We'll find out by Friday, won't we?
We'll find out by Friday.
Well, Bob, have a good day.
Okay.
World famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.